America's Ambassador at Large for International Religious Freedom, Sam Brownback, opened the first ever Ministerial Summit at the State Department Tuesday. He urged leaders from a range of faiths to work together to help the persecuted across the globe. CBN's national security correspondent Eric Rosales has more.
One by one, persecuted believers shared their stories at the first ever Ministerial Summit here at the State Department. But the first persecuted Christian couldn't share his story in person. That's because he's still imprisoned in China.
Many people know my husband John is a pastor, living a simple life in pursuit of spreading the word of God.
Jamie Powell, the wife of Pastor John Cho, says the Chinese government sees him as a criminal. Last year, Chinese border police arrested John for what she calls his faith-driven work, helping poor people. He's now serving a 7-year prison sentence.
Since his detainment, my husband has suffered a rapid decline in his health. He has lost 50 pounds. He's not been able to communicate with me and my children.
Prayer is the start, but as human beings, as we can see through a conference such as this, really having this open conversation and bringing awareness to these issues is the most important thing.
Religious freedom really truly is for everyone. It's a right given by God.
Former Kansas Governor Sam Brownback is America's Ambassador at Large for International Religious Freedom. He urged the representatives from 80 countries at this summit to help make the world a place where people genuinely care and love one another.
Together, an alliance of government, civil society, and faith, we can and will advance religious freedom.
Brownback cited the ethnic cleansing of Muslims in Myanmar and the Islamic State's genocide against Yazidis and Christians in Iraq. He also highlighted U.S. Pastor Andrew Brunson, who he says remains wrongly imprisoned on false charges in Turkey.
I think the last statistic that I saw was 79% of Christians around the world are persecuted. And I think it's very important, especially we as the Church in America, begin to understand what our sisters and brothers go through worldwide.
Brownback says this summit is just the beginning, and the Trump administration will continue to make religious liberty a top priority. Eric Rosales, CBN News.
When God